Okay, my name is Nicoletta Iacobacci. I was experimenting digital media from the start, before the internet came. So I followed all the exploitation of new media. We started with multimedia, then cross-media, and of course transmedia, then immersive media, and now with virtual reality, we have a media that I call it being present, because it's not immersion anymore, it's being present in content. Therefore, the being present experience gives you the opportunity to test and investigate several senses all together. We tried with audio and visual, of course, and now with virtual reality we have the opportunity to see and to feel what is experiencing content, audio-visual, but also with the help of smell, taste, and maybe touch. And chocolate probably is the one that can give you this experience and this opportunity. Why? Because already chocolate triggers serotonin. So what I wanted to do with my project that is called Chocolat 3.0 is to see how serotonin can be triggered if instead of only audiovisual, I can experience it all together with taste, with smell, and with touch as well. So imagine, do you remember the movies Chocolat or Willy Wonka? Well, you were going into chocolate, right? So imagine you have a device that could be Gears or the Oculus of even Google Cardboard. So you see a farm of chocolate. You hear the people in a binaural sound, so 360, the fact that they are making chocolate. So you are really into making chocolate. You see it. And all of a sudden you smell it. You have the possibility to taste it. And you have the possibility even to touch it. So what could be your experience of that? How high the serotonin would go? So what I wanted to do is to actually measure the serotonin before, just with the taste, or maybe the sight together, with, instead, all the senses together. And I wanted to see the difference between one experience and the other experience. Yeah, we need to identify, we need to train probably our taste. And as I showed before, there is this synesthesia, which is a neurological factor that is already triggering senses without knowing that they are triggered. So probably, I don't know, I cannot predict this kind of future, but of course, this kind of experiments can teach you to isolate and maybe to refine senses. This is for sure, absolutely. At the end, I showed that there is a possibility, now there is a device that allows you to do that. We are working with gloves. Haptic is very important because, as I said, probably one of the reasons that you feel a kind of sickness when you experience VR for the first time is the fact that you don't see yourself, you don't see your hands and your feet. So this kind of technique is showing that, or haptic technology can show that. Once we have this kind of really, not only technology, but attitude to see ourselves in another place, it's going to be done. It's like, I don't know, the blue pill and the red pill. I have to say that, in my opinion, it's going to impact a lot. I'm working on VR journalism at the moment. And why? Because first of all, you have to understand, for example, that the role of the journalist is going to change. Because before, the journalist was reporting what he was seeing, and then he was mediating what to show in the content he was filming with his crew. Now, you are present in the scene, in what he's going to report. So in a sense, I'm not saying that the journalist is not needed anymore, because I'm a journalist, so it's stupid to say that. But at the same time, the role of the journalist has to, in a sense, be revamped or changed. And also, how much material, what kind of reality, how much reality can we show? also this is going to be very important. Ethically, we need to see and revamp the codes of journalism. I'm talking about journalism because it's my field. But of course, from the storytelling point of view, it's going to be a mess, in a sense. Why? Because up to now, the content was framed in a square. Now it's not framed anymore. So me, I'm an author, and I would like that at a certain point you experience the scene here, but then I would like to call you over there. How do I do that? I can do it with the smell, I can do it with a big sound, but at the same time, if a user is interested in there because there is a color or something, how do I call him? So it's a problem. And another problem is that with a frame, you can put your production gears outside the frame. But with 360, everything is in the frame. So what do you do? It's to extend sensives. And it's as well to have the possibility to, when we said go out of the box, you remember this well-known phrase, go out of the box. We have the possibility here to go out of the frame. It's banal, but to experience content, 360, in my opinion, gives you, let's say this, 360 and virtual reality, the fact that you are being present in the content, triggers empathy. So the point is that VR, it's an empathy trigger. And for the user and for the public, I think it's important.